Welcome back to Codeweaver Plays Games. Yes, alright, so it's been a while, and we're going to get right on into this, so just a minute, I'm going to hit the magic launch button. And I'll just make sure the video is coming through okay. Audio seems to be doing quite well. Apparently a long launch process for this. Yay, here we go, I think. And the audio for the game also seems to be coming through all right. And I'll test the exact audio levels a little bit later on. But as you can see, we're doing a little bit of Fallout 4. Now this thing has been modded quite extensively at this point, and I'm not even sure any of my mods are compatible with any of my other mods. I did a quick test run to make sure that it was at least reasonably going to behave itself, at least until I get out the door, and then we'll find out. Of course, you can tell that I do not have the standard music coming in at this point. And as you can also probably tell from the title of this stream, that this is definitely going to have some ponies in it. Yes, I am doing Fallout Equestria, or at least a Fallout 4 version of it, with as many pony-related plugins as I can, and quite a number of other visual enhancements and whatever. Hopefully they'll all work together, and we'll find out. We're going to continue, because this music is awfully loud, and as lovely as it is, maybe we'll let that play for a second. And actually, what I will do is I'll let it play for a second, and I'll turn the volume on it down a little bit. So, I did do a Ponies of Equestria series a little while ago, and I don't know if I actually managed to archive that off to my YouTube channel. And I quite enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun, but I wasn't in the mood for Skyrim right now. I was in the mood to revisit Fallout 4, because I haven't in quite some time. And there's a lot of similar mods, of course, for this that I wanted to incorporate, and I'm going to do that. Yeah, so let's just get on with this. Hit the magic... No, I don't want to hit the magic continue button. I'm going to hit the magic new button. Here we go, because I think one or two of my mods might have changed since the last time I booted this. So we're going into this little blind. This could collapse under its own weight in fairly short order. Yeah. Guys, this is how I roll. So aside from a lot of texture replacements and model replacements and character replacements, I also have some visual enhancements that have been altered. I have two things that are going to effectively be, quote, game-breaking, aside from... Actually, I guess three things, then. I'm not going to put an aside from. I've got a thing that I believe allows me multiple followers at once, because I'm just going to take a passel of friends along with me, companions, and so on and so forth. Which means that my game is likely to be quite a bit easier than it otherwise would. And we're going to skip this, because if you haven't already seen the intro to Fallout 4, where have you been anyway? Of course, one of the things that I've modded, this is mostly visual, but it amuses me. So there we go. Our main characters are ponies. Now, I've got some preset character models that I'm going to be using in a second here, because we have to have slightly different than the sort of standard character models that they provide here. Had a little bit of uniqueness. So our presets for him are going to be, well, you guessed it, or you might have anyway. So we're gonna go with that, but we are actually going to play female character here. I just wanted to load up his character model so that it stays that way for the remainder of the game, and we're going to do this. There we go. And that's as good as I could do. I have a terrible eye for color. You're just gonna have to suck it up. But there we go. That is what we are going to do. And we're going to say done, and we're going to confirm the character. And we're going to go straight on into this. Huzzah! Yeah, so we got some True Storms going on here. Some new settlement stuff in here. That's going to be slightly... Yeah, we are going to exit this. Hopefully I got my character all set up here, so let's talk to Codsworth. Oh, we're going to turn up the volume a little bit so we get the audio of what's going on. And we'll poke around here. Now, I have played Fallout 4 quite a few times. Many years ago, but I have played it a few times all the way through. Right, game-breaking stuff. Yes, please do, Codsworth.
Salisbury steak. Rated A+.
I won't investigate absolutely everything here, but I'm kind of just investigating a few things to
More of the same.
get myself in the mood, as it were.
Rognak the Barbarian and the Jungle of the Bat Babies.
Okay, we've had our coffee. That's good.
Hey, hun.
Do I look nervous? I look nervous, don't I?
Cigarettes.
Those here.
Yeah. A little wine, a little early for drinks, I think.
It's that salesman again. I don't know why he keeps bothering you.
We're gonna poke around a little bit before we answer the door, because that's a new thing. So what do we look like at a distance here? That's doing pretty good. I can live with this. Alright. Twilight and Flash. We're having a good little grand time here. I gotta quickly just take a look around a little further, see if there's anything else to interact with that's amusing. Not really. Hey Codsworth, how you doing?
Broken again.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Turn on a little bit of radio.
No need to get dressed twice.
True.
I'm so proud of him.
Suggesting our father figure here is our husband was an ex-military man.
Oh, how'd you get on the floor, Mr. Bear?
Obviously, 1,000,001. Dashy as a bear is so adorable. We can activate the Earth Special later. Not too worried about that.
Hey, Codsworth.
Ah. I think it's time to answer the door here.
I'm kind of impressed.
Oh, hello. All right. So I've got a pile of mods here that I don't know how well they'll work, and especially together, lots of visual enhancements and the like, and I haven't tuned everything, so I don't know how well they work.
Good morning, Vaultec calling.
But we'll see some of them. In particular, I have True Storms to give the storms a little bit more intrigue. I've got True Night to give nighttime a little bit of a darker feel to it. I think it's called EBS, is one of the sort of rendering injection mods that I've got here to help out a little bit with that. We'll see how that works out.
Hello?
Yes, I'll get to you in a minute. You just hear me rambling while I'm standing here, taking up your time as you're about to take up mine. And I've also got a Seasons mod, sadly one that's not available on Nexus Mods anymore because of the whole Nexus Mods debacle, which I don't blame them. The author took them out, and they're still available apparently through his Discord. It's just that he had to get them off of Nexus so that he had the luxury of deleting or updating, as you saw fit without regards to Nexus's change in policy, which I think Nexus did itself a disservice. I guess that's just the way things go. But there will be other mod managers come out as time goes on.
too much of your time.
Nexus mods is where I got most of the mods for what I'm going to be doing. Because they just happen to be a convenient installer still, despite it. For those mod developers who are at least begrudgingly accepting of where Nexus went, there's still a good repository for that sort of thing. Anyway, so I got some Seasons mods, which I think should upgrade what we see outside in terms of the rendering of trees and foliage and the general environment. We'll have to see how that works out. My graphics card may not be up to this. It's the GeForce 1000 series, the 1080, I think. 1080 GTX? I can't remember. Certainly not in the most modern era, but easily should be able to handle...
Hello?
Yes. This game's stuff, although the mods may push that a little bit. So let's go, yeah. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Isn't it? Just look at that sky out there. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
All right. Well, I'm here now.
I'm here now.
So you are. So you are. Now, I know you're a busy woman, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being, a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family's service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Excellent. Sure, but we got a family.
But I have a family. You can fit us all, right?
Of course, of course. Miner's your robot,
Naturally.
In fact, you're already cleared for entrance. It's just a matter of verifying some information. Don't want there to be any holdups in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. Won't take but a moment.
I'm just waiting for the layers of mods having this thing to come crashing down around me. Tell me, no, you know what? I'm going sarcastic because I'm just that kind of pony, apparently.
The apocalypse? Well, hell, sign me up.
That's the spirit. Now, let's see.
All right. So, let me see. I am going to go with a fairly high intelligence because I want to be very skill point based. I like talking to other characters, so that's going to be pretty high. I'm not going to worry about strength and endurance because I'm going to increase that as I go along, but I do want to be somewhat perceptive. I think I'm also fairly sneaky, and the rest of it's going into now. The question is, do I want to be more lucky or sneaky? I'm not going with agility specifically because it helps me my VATs. And I don't necessarily want to claim that Twilight here is necessarily the most agile. But I do think she would have the ability to be sneaky, so I think I'm going to go with that. I think a little bit of luck is going to help us. Now, one of the reasons why I'm not too worried about strength, and this is one of the game-breaking things I'm bringing in, is I have a carry mod, so that I'm not going to be worrying about encumbrance. And the reason for that is I'm a pack rat and I always have been. When I played through this game the first couple of times, I would literally very slowly haul everything I possibly could back to base all the time. I'm not going to break that habit. I just can't. It's almost a neurotic tendency with me. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to render the problem kind of not affecting the stream in the sense that I'll have to drop off my junk, but it's not going to affect me to carry everything because I would be doing that anyway. And the only thing I'm doing realistically in terms of my gameplay with that in mind is just saving myself time and making the stream less boring. So I've got a carry mod to make it so that I just carry everything I want. For my play style, I don't consider that terribly game breaking. I do have a mod in there called the Smart Pony mod, which enables me to increase my XP generation. I think I may ignore that. I have to take perks in it to activate it. I think I might ignore that because I'm going to end up with an awful lot of companions who are going to help me do a lot of stuff anyway, and that's the other game-breaking thing that I'm going to have, is that I'm going to have more than one companion. I'm going to be dragging with me a small army of characters into most of the places I go into, assuming the program doesn't horribly crash as a result. And so, provided that mechanism still works, since the last time I tested these mods, I am going to have an easier time of it anyway, generally doing things. So let's keep the skill point progression from my point in the story roughly similar. It's just that, yeah, I'm going to be doing this more as a story thing than as a beating the game thing, because I already beat the game, and you can find lots of people beating the game. That's not neither here nor there. I'm going in this for the amusement of the story, and the fact that I'm going to be dragging a lot of pony characters with me. So, that's why strength doesn't matter too much to me. Endurance I'll increase as I go along. I'm not, I don't use VATs at all. And so this is going to affect my sprint, but hopefully I can diligently avoid that becoming a major issue. Do I want to sacrifice anything in order to give myself slightly more endurance? No, I'm gonna take this. It kind of fits the character as far as I'm concerned. So we can't hit the accept button until we give Twilight a name, but that's an easy solution. I think we're gonna start here and see where we go.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Mom, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that maternal affection you seem to be so good at.
Go ahead, honey. I'll be there in a second to help, okay?
All right. This is where things start to go south. Here we go.
My boy isn't
now, in fairness,
any trouble, is he? Hey, I fixed that mobile on his crib the other day. Why don't you give it a spin?
in fairness, I haven't played this game in any significant amount in many years, so I'm definitely not blind going into this game. But it will be a surprise of rediscovery as I...
Just like his dad. Well, most of the time, anyway. Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Getting sarcastic.
Oh, right. The park. With you. Because I want to get pregnant again.
Mom, come and see this.
Codsworth?
Oh boy.
What's wrong?
Alright.
Followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation. We seem to have lost contact with our affiliate stations.
Oh no.
We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
Yeah, let's do this. It is remarkably easy to fail this quest if you do any kind of exploring whatsoever. Come on, let's go. We can talk we can talk to a few of the characters along the way. A couple of the neighbors back there, if you're careful, you can talk to them on the way by.
Excuse me.
I can't lose these.
But you really can't screw around. You have to get going.
Hey!
That's absurd.
I have waited in one case entirely too long, and bad things happen.
Excuse me.
I reported this.
Hey!
If you're in the program, step forward. Otherwise, return home. We're not in the vault program.
We need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Good luck, sir.
Let's gloss over the fact that my kid looked like a human baby, because
Everything we can. Now keep
yes, I'm
moving.
aware, and they didn't replace that model, and that's just life. We only see that character for
In the center.
insignificant amount of time at the beginning anyway. All right, let's get in here because this is bad.
All right, that's it. Send it down. Almost there. Is Sean okay?
He's fine. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Oh my God!
Oh, that's bad. That's several kinds of bad.
Hold on! Can't this thing move faster? Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
And down we go. I quickly do an audio check.
We made it. We're okay.
Everyone, please step off the elevator and proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion.
No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground.
So we just...
Yes, up the stairs.
I can't believe it. If we left a minute later...
No,
We'd all be...
don't
Hey.
get caught up thinking about that.
What?
You're safe now.
What's going on?
Everyone, just head up these stairs and through
Excuse
the door
me.
there.
We just need a minute.
Hey.
That elevator. So slow.
Can we talk to...
Hey.
Hello there. Once we seal the vault, we'll all be getting to know each other a lot more, I'm sure. Male and infant.
A little high.
Welcome.
Hey there.
Pick up a suit right over there.
Those are good.
Okay.
Right over there, please. Just step over to the table.
Yeah, looks
Who are you?
Over there. Take a suit.
Excuse me.
Move along.
I am terrified to know what's going on.
We can take you further.
Thanks. What now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
Okay.
See? This is our new home.
Oh, you're gonna love it here. This is one of our most advanced facilities. Not that the others aren't great, mind you. It's gone. Our home. Everything we had.
My mother and father down in Disney.
Hey.
Please,
Oh,
these
God,
people
honey.
need some
What if they
space.
didn't make it?
Nothing to see
I
here.
know this is a difficult
How
time.
long do you think we'll
but
be down here?
Vault-Tec will be
Oh, we'll be
Keep
going
moving.
over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through first.
It's a good thing.
Just checking everyone off the list as they come
designed to
in.
be fashionable as well as comfortable.
Prepared for the future, right?
Hey.
Such a lovely family you have. I hope you'll see
Excuse
this as
me.
your new home.
Oh, close call, huh? And to think I thought building the vault in the neighborhood was a bad idea.
Hey.
Guess we're some of the lucky ones, right?
Whew.
Hey.
Just follow your guide. He'll step you through the process.
Just step in here and
Hey.
put your vault suit. Vault Tech is here for you. Just follow your guide.
It'll be okay.
Hey.
I love the
Mommy's
fact.
right here. See? Honey?
Goddamn nuke.
Could you help me?
Who's my little guy, huh? I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
There she
All right.
is. See? Mommy's not going far.
All set? Just step inside and put on your vault suit.
I love the fact they have a lot of overlapping conversations in here. Yeah, it makes it a little hard to discern, but
The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
Resident secure.
now one of the other mods I put in there was a thing called Sim Settlements. A second version of it, something I haven't played with. I did play with the original version. And it turns the settlements into more like SimCity modules that sort of self-build, so that you can set up things that the ponies themselves then build. You sort of lay it out and they do the things. And while it means you don't necessarily get really elaborate building structures, it means that I can spend more time playing the game, a little less time like micromanaging cities, because they just sort of do their own thing. The very first time I played this, of course, I played it vanilla. Oh, and here we go. Cryogenics suspended. I played it vanilla, and I built lots of elaborate structures at all the places because they were just part of the game. Had lots of fun. But it is time consuming.
Open it.
So I'll do that only on a case-by-case basis. But I do want to see how the Sim Settlements thing works. Especially as the new one is apparently more elaborate than the last one I tried many years ago.
Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
I got it.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Got it. Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
It's really unsettling that he's still blinking in there. Right.
Oh, God. Why would Vault-Tec do this? Come on. There has to be a release. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, God. I'll find who did this. And I'll get Sean back. I promise.
Well, that's rough. Alright, well, we're closing that because...
I can't be the only one left. Hello? Anyone? Ugh. They're dead.
Okay. So yes, I'll be playing this largely as if I have not encountered stuff before because I don't remember at least some of it. The only difference being is I'm probably not going to be surprised over like...
Oh, God. Why? Why did they do this? Why? Why did they do this?
Pretty sure I can't get into any of these.
Oh, God.
You know, I should have checked the monitoring terminal the other one. Thanks for choosing Vault-Tec. Checking cryogenic array, premature termination. Yeah, so everything got shut off. Life support. How are we doing on life support? Offline premature termination. Deceased, cause of death asphyxiation due to life support failure. Now I'm going to presume that pretty much everyone is similarly deceased for similar reasons. However, what I want to go and check, I'll pop back to my original vault, and there should be a terminal here too somewhere. Here it is. One of them's empty, which is interesting. One of them was me. Nate and Sean. Yeah, everyone else, deceased cause of death, asphyxiation. So everyone else ran out of air, but we are both marked as having been overridden. And yet we were both sealed back inside this thing. And it's not reporting Sean and Flash's current status. Hang on, before I go down there. No, I can't go into there. But let's take anything we can get our hands on here because A, we don't have a carry limit, and B, I don't remember what we're getting ourselves into. So let's, oh, hello, coffee cup, sure, why not, Nuka-Cola bottle, some drugs, which is a practical matter. The reason, of course, to pick up all the junk is that we can eventually turn it into things, which we're going to need to do pretty quick. Security logs. Alright, let's do this thing. God, it finally happened. The world's over. Barely got all the residents inside. Not everyone made it. Now it's just us and the icebergs. I don't get it. Egghead's tried to explain to me that keeping them frozen is a big experiment. For a better future or something, I don't know. Doesn't seem right that we were smiling at them all that time before putting them on ice. Shouldn't we have told them something? Christmas Underground. Got together with the rest of the security boys and support staff and we had a little party. Best gift that got handed out was a fancy lad snack cake that wasn't too stale. None of the scientists came. Overseer wasn't there either. I just don't get them. They're hiding something from us. Another company secret only for the higher-ups? Whatever. Just a few more months until the all clear is supposed to come through. Then we can start rebuilding. March 14th, 2078. Only a few weeks left in our mandatory shelter period. Everyone's getting stir-crazy. Some people are even saying the all-clear signal is never coming. We can't stay here much longer, that's for sure. It's not just the fact that I've been staring at the same break room and bunk bed for over 6 months. It's the fact that we only have enough food left for another few months, tops. The Overseer keeps telling everyone to be patient. Focus on work. He's definitely keeping us out of the loop. Something bad is going on, I just know it. The main door accessing the vault exit is malfunctioning. Now the only way out is through the Overseer's evacuation tunnel. How convenient for him. He has one of the science team watching the door into his office at all times from a little makeshift checkpoint. Got invited to a meeting tonight. Support staffers and security only. Seems like I'm not the only one with an axe to grind. No all clear from Vault Tech is coming. We need to leave. We're all but out of food. I almost murdered Stanley for dropping a damn salt cracker on the floor. A handful of us confronted the Overseer about opening up the vault. I never knew a man that small could shout that loud. Now he's locked himself in his office along with the rest of the science staff. We're supposed to hand over any food, weapons, and medicine we have by tonight or there's going to be consequences. I've talked to everyone. It's time. One way or another, we're getting out of this vault. Alright. Operations Protocol. Resident admits. Upon activation notice from Vault Tech, all personnel are required to report to the entry area and assist with the admittance of Vault residents. Security personnel will maintain order and ensure that no personnel or residents attempt to evacuate the vault. Research staff will be responsible for resident intake and escort each to the designated cryogenic pod. Residents not accounted for in the manifest should ask to step aside and detained forcefully by security if necessary. Once all residents have been sealed into their preservation chambers, dispose of any detainees. Vault entryway must remain sealed under any... I missed something. Hang on. Circumstances. There we go. Alright. Staff duties. Science staff. Members of the research team must daily monitor the vital signs of cryogenically preserved residents. Cardiopulmonary and cognitive activity in particular must be recorded hourly. Life-saving intervention is only permitted if greater than 80% of the resident population has perished while in cryogenic suspension and must not interrupt suspension. Independent research is encouraged and left to overseer discretion. Alright. Security patrols are to be carried out on a constant 8-hour rotation. Security priorities include monitoring for signs of intrusion, checking for atmospheric leaks, settling disputes amongst personnel, enforcement of regulations set forth by the Overseer, enforcement of regulations set forth by Vault Tech. Due to the nature of Vault 111, personnel will be expected to perform duties outside of their normal qualifications, such as janitorial duties and food preparation. The exact distribution of these roles is left to the Overseer discretion. Okay. Security logs. Did I already do these? Yes, I already did these. Oops. Unless... Alright. Vault 111 is designed to test the long-term effects of suspended animation on unaware human subjects. Security staff are responsible for maintaining installation integrity and monitoring science staff activity. Under no circumstances are staff allowed to deviate from assigned duties. Insubordination or interference with vault operations are capital offenses. Security staff are authorized to use lethal force. So, as part of the sort of typical lore of Fallout, Vault Tech are evil bastards and have generally been experimenting in all of their vaults in some sort of unique way, unique for any given vault. Here it appears to be cryogenic suspension. We're ones of the lucky ones. Alright, so looking around, seeing if we can... Whoa! Okay.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
Yeah, I'm not fond of the whole giant roach thing. That's my crouch, okay. Don't remember what I set my key configurations to be overall. Oh, a recreation terminal. Alright, let's take a look. Overseer memo. Remember, use of the recreational terminal is a privilege. If work performance declines, this privilege may be revoked. Enjoy responsibly. Okay. Play tape. Ready. Can we get to the top? No! Fail! Alright. Yeah, we're gonna quit the game. Hilarious! We should totally eject that and take it with us. Alright. Alarm indicates ammonia has been detected. Leave room immediately. Do not enter without hazmat protection. Fantastic. Sure, we'll take a hot plate because we could probably use the parts eventually. Yes, I will be, in fact, taking everything that's not nailed down. It's just the way I operate. Which is why I have that mod, as I mentioned. Otherwise, I will be crossing painfully across the... no, it's not the wasteland here. The Commonwealth? No. Can't remember the name of the area. We'll find out. Oh, hello. Hey, nobody else is coming at me.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
I don't remember if I can actually turn off that electrical discharge. Probably not. Not sure what it would buy me anyway. Okay. Some rad roach meat, which may help somewhere down the road. Let's heal up. Since we have fresh water available to us. Okay, this is exciting in various...
Is this all that's left?
Various ways. So, our first projectile weapon. Okay. Nothing in the drawers. Oh, another weapon. That can't suck. Alright.
Nice.
okay. So there's a cryolator in there, a cryogenic weapon, and I can't get in there because I don't have the skills.
I only had a bobby pin.
Well, maybe if I find a bobby pin. I'm pretty smart, but I think I need to be agile to get in there. I'm not sure. I don't remember what the relevant skill is. Oh, hang on, there's a bobby pin. Well, let's see if we can do this. First thing we're gonna do, because they're probably gonna want to cheese this even.
Really strong.
Yeah, it's too difficult. I will have to come back there. So mental note, come back here for a free cryolator.
Terminal should open this.
I love the fact that they left something here that I have to come back specifically to address. Overseer instructions. Yeah, we already know the overseer instructions. All right, the cryolator. I've long dreamed of making cryogenic freezing available in a portable on-demand form. The cryolator is my latest attempt. Thankfully, we're in no short supply of the chemicals and components I need to tinker with the prototype. It's a nice way to occupy the time as we wait for an all-clear signal. Resident admittance. Upon activation notice from Vault-Tec, all personnel are required to report to the entry area and assist with the admittance. Alright, so we already read that. All clear and evacuation. All clear message. Following a nuclear event, Vault-Tec will monitor hazards such as radiation levels, enemy invasion, subsequent attacks, and other factors. Once conditions are deemed safe, this terminal will receive an all-clear notice. Upon receiving the all-clear notice, Vault-Tec personnel may be evacuated at overseer discretion. Disregard any notices from organizations or individuals not associated with Vault-Tec, including government and military. Residences are not to be disrupted or evaluated. Vault-Tec will attend to their needs remotely once the Vault 111 staff has been evacuated. All right, mandatory shelter period. Vault 111 is classified as short-term assignment. Non-resident personnel are expected to carry out research duties and basic maintenance of the Vault while waiting the all-clear signal to evacuate. In the absence of an all-clear message from Vault-Tec, the overseer may elect to evacuate staff after a mandatory shelter period of 100 days of containment. Under no circumstances may Vault 111 staff evacuate during the shelter period unless receiving the all-clear message from Vault-Tec. Alright. Now we can't get the cryolator right now, more is the pity. Oh, we can get a couple extra bits of supplies, though.
Is anyone alive? Did anyone get out? Terminal's gotta be somewhere.
Oh, right. I have to... Darn it. So cryolator protocol... Overseer's log. I didn't even go through here. All right, preparations. The final staff orientation is complete. All but a few of the residents down at Sanctuary Hills have been enrolled, and several from Concord as well. Vault-Tec supervisors came up this week to do a technical review with me. The vault is ready to open. I can only imagine what wonders our residents will get to witness. The notion of leaping forward in time. I almost wish I could join them and see the promise of our future realized. There is something to be said for that. I mean, we got put in cryogenic suspension, which, if everything had gone well, we would simply have, done time travel the hard way into the future. Or, in fact, the easy way. The hard way would be to live 1 second per second. We would be dead by now. Anyway, October 23rd. It's happened. We were lucky that most of the staff was nearby when the early warning came through. We had less notice than expected, but only Nordhagen was missing when we sealed the entrance. That would be the missing cryo chamber. Nice touch. Resident admittance went smoothly. Everyone made it, even that family that waited until the last minute. I was worried there would be more suspicion, but things happened so fast for these people. They must have been too overwhelmed to question the cryogenic pods. Great. Systems malfunction. Strange issue today with pod C3. Subject appeared to be having heart palpitations. Nothing life-threatening, but unusual. We realized almost too late that the pod was malfunctioning. The cryogenic array was the cryogenic array almost started thawing her out. We're not sure, but I suspect a hiccup in Vault-Tec's remote override systems may have sent an errant signal. We'll have to keep an eye out. I only hope the systems are reliable once we evacuate the staff. We could probably deduce and go through the medical logs of each of the chambers to find out who that was, but might I suggest going and visiting Oxhorn's delightful YouTube channel about all of the lore, ridiculous delves into the lore of stuff that goes on in all the Fallout games. Absolutely love watching his stuff, and he'll go through this with a fine-tooth comb. So I'm going to read stuff, but I'm not going to go into that kind of detail. So supplies running low. There's been no all-clear signal yet, even though we're nearing the end of the 100-day mandatory shelter period. Supplies were never intended to last much more than that, and despite my best efforts, people are beginning to question what we're doing down here. If people think we can just leave when the 180 days are up, they're insane. The radioactive exposure would still be potent enough to fry everyone if the vault seals are breached that early. The whole point of the all-clear was to receive additional instructions from the main office. I don't know what to do. I can't open the vault. I can't expect our supplies to last forever. I just have to keep everything under control until the all-clear. A faction led by the security personnel had turned on me, demanding that they be allowed to leave the vaults. Idiots. I will not open the door to be irradiated to death out there. I'm consolidating the remaining supplies, putting the staff on lockdown. We're going to have to start prioritizing who deserves what little food we have left. I've been too damn generous with the rations. People don't like it, well, that's fewer mouths to feed. Alright, backing out of there. Open the evacuation tunnel. The personal evacuation tunnel is now open. Remind all staff to be orderly and follow shutdown protocols before exiting and resealing Vault 111. Please maintain all staff records and research. Report to your local Vault Tech superiors for debriefing and further instruction. Wow. Unless we can easily find some Vault Tech employees. That's that. Hello. Do not want to be accosted by... Alright. Alright, my accuracy isn't terrible. I'm not going to win any awards, but... Alright, we're going to... Quick save. Alright.
Everyone's dead.
Haha. Oh, hello. Wow. Pony Harmony box. This is clearly from one of, from one of my plugins. That's great. Okay, so I don't think I can open up my inventory just yet, so I can't do anything about those items that I just picked up.
Oh, God.
So we'll find out what that means in a minute. We need the Pit Boy. Unfortunately, lots of human skeletons. I thought I actually had a mod which substituted some of the skeletons, but I'm willing to bet these are set pieces that are specialized. Because we are in the opening area. Although we do have to be able to come back and get the cryolator. Alright, our Connoisseur system is successfully installed, updated to V2. Check the main page to see changes. Now reinitiate it by opening up your Pip-Boy and using the ACS holotape for customization. Important, you need to keep the adapter updater plugin ACS Master ASP active as long as using any outdated CTMs after that just deleted. Right, and the hub framework gets initialized and change sections with A and D. Okay. Right. Here's my pistol. Alright, inventory, weapons, apparel. Here we go. So we are going to... I cannot equip this item. Why? Because maybe I'm not allowed to until I'm outside. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why I can't equip this item. We'll have to find that out in a minute. Can I take that off and put that on? No. Okay. Honestly, don't know. I'm going to put on the wedding ring. Oh, I have both wedding rings. Okay, I can... because I claimed Sean's. Not Sean's, Flash's. Well, that's really unfortunate. I'll have to see if I can enable that later. Curious. Oh, I see. That's the cycle dash. I don't know if I ever used that feature. The sort, drop, inspect. Okay, that's all good. Aid. Oh, there's the ACS toolbox for the... gives you all the toolkits needed for the outdated CPI. I actually... can we use this in some way? Oh, I don't know what that did. Yeah, so miscellaneous. So we got the True Storms configuration we can fiddle with. The Can Customizer, which is what gives me my character stuff. Settings. ACS menu customization, calendar toolkit, desk frame paintings toolkit. All sorts of stuff to twiddle with art-related things, I guess. Oh, that gave me a bunch of holotapes. I gotcha. Compatible texture, miscellaneous menu, framing options. We'll fiddle with this stuff later. There's some plugins here that I haven't explored. I'll probably explore that sort of in my off hours when I'm not streaming. I think the art thing was to
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
Add customized pulling artwork in a number of places. I'm really fascinated by the idea that not only have people created mods for these games over the decade or more some of these games have been out, but actual frameworks on which other people can build mods. And quite a number of different frameworks for different aspects of the game. Literally not just inventing mods, but mod support systems. That's just boggles my mind. Alright. Well, now we are getting into, at least in theory, the game proper. I think we are going to go with exactly what we've chosen.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
Playing this, by the way, was partly inspired by watching a couple of videos earlier today, actually, relating to how a particular YouTuber wanted to describe this game as better than a lot of people thought it was, and I actually happen to agree with most of his points. But one of the things that's relevant right now is the fact that, in a lot of ways, the first 2 hours of play of this game are not really representative of the rest of it. That is, there's sort of a very long preamble that sort of exposes you to a number of aspects of the game. That's quite lovely. I don't remember how stock that looks, but I think the shader I have is doing its the shader system I have is doing its work. Anyway, the first couple hours are not really indicative of the rest of the game, that it has to come into its own after a long preamble. I mean, he had a lot more to say than that, but that was a point I actually happen to agree with. You know, slight flickering of some of the assets. It's probably my graphics card hemorrhaging under the extra stuff it's being asked to do. Oh well. I'm not going to dig out which mod is actually responsible for that at this juncture. I think that's down the hill back towards, yeah, there's the gate that we came through. Indiscriminately pick up at everything and anything. Because, oh, hello. I bet you this is one of the mod rooms. You may be able to pick up some of our crew here. Well, that's definitely not stock. And these guys are ridiculously oversized, and until I have a permanent place to put them, I'm going to leave them right here. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, I'm never going to want four plushes. Alright, that's fine. There's nothing else in here, so I'm going to leave this alone. That's absurdly cute, but although I could carry them all with me because I don't really have a practical weight limit, I'm going to move on. I'll use those to decorate some of my towns as I establish them. So that's one thing I should do when I go to get around to testing out the Sim settlements, is make sure that I have one custom place, which is for me. Just because. Now, here's the thing. We bring up our map. I can't remember how to bring up the map. Let's do that. There's this exit. I don't remember where this goes. But I think that's heading back down the back side of the hill. And I kind of want to follow... I want to play this game... Well, that's not true. I'll play this game however the heck I feel like it. But I think I want to play this part of it straight, just to get through the sort of preamble into the interesting exploration faster. Oh, jeez. Like, literally where these people were when we left them just before the bomb dropped. Incinerated in an instant. Although, being this close to the blast, I would have expected them to be incinerated and scattered all over hell and creation. Alright. We have discovered sanctuary. Get a ladle out of the mailbox. What's going on in here? Not a lot, if I'm honest. Tin can. And I'll leave things open generally so that I can at least, assuming it preserves that, it'll can I cannot equip this item. But I can take that off. I wish I knew why I couldn't wear those. That makes me sad. I'll have to see, I'll have to check out.
Coming to you from,
Check that out later. I'll have to check out my mod list to find out where that key chest where I had that came from. See if
I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Hey, Codsworth. So, what happened?
Codsworth, what happened to the world?
The world, Mum? Well, besides our geraniums still being the envy of Sanctuary Hills, I'm afraid things have been dreadfully dull around here. Things will be so much more exciting with you and Sir back. Where is your better half, by the by?
Oh, rough question, buddy. They killed him.
They killed him.
Oh, Mum, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Oh, Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
Sean's been kidnapped. Let's
Sean's been kidnapped.
be honest here.
I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna get my baby back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years?
200 years? What? Are you sure?
A bit over 210, actually, Mum. Give or take a little for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack. You must be famished.
You're not wrong. How are... I'm gonna ask if you're okay.
Codsworth, you're acting a little weird.
Totally friendly.
What's wrong?
Mum, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing. And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car. How do you polish rust?
Okay, can you tell me what you know?
What do you know, Codsworth?
I'm afraid I don't know anything, Mum. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believed Sir was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
This is rough. All right.
Holotape?
Yeah.
What's on it?
I believe it's a private message for you. My etiquette protocols would not permit me to play it for myself. Any standard holotape
200-year-old message.
Be able to play it back. Oh, like that Pip-Boy on your arm. That should work brilliantly. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? Sir and young Sean may turn up yet.
Okay, but anything dangerous around here?
Have you seen anything dangerous?
Oh, just the usual, Mum. Pesky neighborhood dogs and mosquitoes. Shall I investigate?
Yes, please do.
Lead the way.
Proud to serve, Mum.
Okay, well, you're doing that, though. I'm going to quickly pop into my old residence and start cleaning things up. I'm going to need this place to be a little bit clean anyway, because I'm going to eventually establish this area as a home, and... Oh, there's my first plushie. So yeah, I've got some of the toys and stuff have been substituted because
I'm coming, sweetheart.
We're gonna come find you. We are going to come find you. We'll recycle all of this when we get that ability. Let's take all the things. Maybe we can sell them, maybe we can build stuff with them. Who knows? Jeez. Well, hello. No, just an outer panel. Alright. We can actually guess some of this up later. That's not what I wanted.
Apparently decided we were too much trouble. Mom, your family.
Oh man. Don't know what you were shooting at, but that's alright.
Hey, Codsworth.
Mom, Sir and young Sean.
They are not here.
Codsworth.
Mom, Sir and young Sean, they aren't here.
Okay,
Come
what
on,
now?
Codsworth. I need your help. Where can I go?
Well, you could head into the city. Concord is nearby, but the people there are as put together as I am.
Going with
I
sarcastic.
like these people already.
Oh, good. Maybe you'll get along then, and they can help you find young Sean.
Way to play a straight man. Straight bot? You know what I mean. Okay, so that's fine. Oh, I guess it was taking out the bloatfly. That's okay. Mostly I want to look into these places to see if I can find ammunition that might have been left over. Not that I should expect a lot of ammunition around here, because this place was abandoned just before the war. Wouldn't necessarily have been a lot of... well, I guess this is kind of the States, isn't it? Probably quite a few people with handguns lying around. That being said... Could be at least someone who has decided to be a little more on the paranoid side. Like this. So yes, I know how to do lockpicking. Ah. Actually come with me for the time being?
There must be someone who can help you in Concord. Take a walk, Mom. Get some fresh air.
Alright, so downside is Rainbow Dash plushie. Always good. Sweet. Alright, so we're going to manage settlement. Settlement layout. Build, manage layout, export layout, that's fine. That's cool. Okay, so scrap settlement, configure build limits. Alright, so that's fine. So this is part of the one of the mods that helps me do layout stuff. I'm going to wait until I'm expected to start doing settlement building, and then I'm going to figure out the new settlement system, which you can all join me for as an exploration. It'll be as much an exploration for you as it is for me, I guess. But what that'll do... oh yeah, mirror, gotta check those. Because I want to get these places more or less building themselves. That is, I'll specify a layout that I want to set up for these things, and I may build a custom building for myself if I'm permitted to, just as sort of, you know, that giving me my personal creative expression, but I won't build the entire settlement, because I've done that before, and while it is fun... oh, hello, what's eating me? Something's amusing. I am just going to leave. I've already, right in the plain vanilla game, built settlements literally everywhere. Every one of them pretty big. Some of them being absolutely monstrous. Just to see if I could. And I've had that experience. I have done the thing. So I will instead pick and choose. Alright. What I spend my time on building this particular playthrough. Alright. Taking radiation damage, visit a doctor or use Radaway. Alright. So let's pick the lock. There we go.
Got it.
Then I'm going to go into here. So I have to, so this is where I get to try to figure out the password, and I don't need to do this. Like this is 1. So, could be side? No. Okay, so it has something inside, but nothing in position on died. And so the eye is definitely not in the second place, but there is, alright. It can't be spin because then the S's would have matched. High? No. Oh goodness. Okay. Oh, it can't be the I. So it could be the S, D, or the E. Okay, okay. S, D, or the E. Has to be seed. No! Oh wow. Alright, well I hit the F5 key too far back to go and just cheese this and revisit it. Wow. The logical part of my brain clearly needs work. Okay, so what that means is I'm going to have to come back here and try to unlock it again, maybe when I got more skill points, or I have the ability to I get the perk that enables me to go back over a terminal. So I'll have to live with that shame until later. How unfortunate. First computer terminal I come to, and I muff it. Okay. Do a cooking station here. Can we actually... We cannot actually craft. Not yet. Alright. Well. I guess we're on our way. If I'm not mistaken, on the way to Concord, there's at least one thing. To throw grenades and place mines, equip them, and then press left Alt. Alright. there's a tire iron I can grab there. There's a Red Rocket truck stop, if I recall, just up here. Which will also need investigating for materials. Oh, hello. Dog meat turned into little Pip.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
That is weird. Now, granted, I was going to end up with a pile of pony companions anyway, and I knew that this was going to happen. I'd forgotten it was going to happen here. I don't know what to say about this. It's going to be a barking pony is going to be just a little bit weird. Alright.
You lose your owner, buddy? Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Alright. I'll be okay with this. I would prefer, frankly, silent ponies to barking ponies. I did this to myself, so... Chemistry station. Hi, buddy. So weird. Alright. Alright, nothing on the ham radio. I can open that. We're not going to be dumb. We're actually going to save the game before we go into this terminal. So I'm not above cheesing it because I've done this a million times. New equipment installed. Took some wrangling with head office, but we finally got all the tools we need to machine our own parts. No more having to pay for Corvego factory parts the next time they change a spec on a damn fastener. Just take the one we got and trim the excess down to what fits. That Rosa window in Sanctuary Hills is restoring an old classic Corvego with her son. Nice woman, pretty. Kid seems like kind of a brat, but I guess that's the point of her doing this project with him. Anyway, she's been doing a hell of a job. I was amazed at how much her and her kid have been able to do on their own. The only reason she even came to me is because the engine is out of her depth. I'm sure we can help her out. Hey, that's cool. I don't remember reading that before, but that's cool. Safe storage. Take care of the barrels before you leave tonight. Inspectors are coming first thing in the morning. Just hide them with the others. We'll figure out a long-term solution later. Hey, if nature's going to favor us with a cave right below the shop, who might argue? I don't even remember that, but that's okay. Cobra service logs. Place the brakes in a 2075 Fusion Fleet Supreme. Monthly service on the Vault-Tec van. No major issues with the vehicle, but their rep is an uppity asshole. Okay. Began work on a late model motorcycle, pre-atomic. What seemed to be simply a sticky throttle turned out to be a more serious issue with the cables. They're almost all completely degraded. We'll replace with platinum parts. That one. Coolant leak in one of those new 2077 Corvega Coupes. Or Coupes. Bubble top. They don't normally make them. Sorry, they don't make them like they used to. Alright. Place the atomic alternator in a 2073 Corvega. What the? Alright, buddy. You did good. Little Pip is on the case. Alright, well, let's poke around in here. Here's a weapons workbench. God, I can't hit anything worth beans today. Alright, alright.
Hey.
You know what? We're gonna close that up. I'm gonna close that up. And close that up, and I'll meet you around the other side here, buddy. It's okay. Just close all that entirely, in fact, up. But now we hear mention that there's a cave below this, and this is before we get into Concord proper. So let's take a look around the outside edge of this thing and see if we can find this cave. Yeah, look at that. I don't know if I ever was in here. I must have gone in here at some point. I don't actually remember what my controls are for flashlight, assuming that I have. Oh, right, I remember vaguely. This is the weird one, is hold down the tab key. Always got screwed over by that, because every time I started playing this, because I kept forgetting. Glad I remember this time. It has been an age since I've played this, apparently. Get all the brain fungus I can. Oh, some racks of cleaner. Good God, these guys are, some of these guys are tough. Alright. Oh, well, wait. Can we get you out of there? Oh, that makes me super sad. Maybe I can find a way to, I can find a way to glitch my way through the floor at some point and rescue you. Oh. That was not good.
Nice.
Great. Actually, we're going to save. Because I am going to see if I can glitch through and save Mr. Buddy Boy here. I don't remember what the console command is for doing that. To go into glitch through everything God mode. I will come back here and rescue Rainbow Dash. Wouldn't normally do that. I'm trying to play this kind of straight-ish, and that seems like excess cheating, but I'm also just rescuing a plush, so. Oh, here we go. Mr. Benson, on behalf of the Boston Regional Office, I'd like to congratulate you and your team on winning the 2076 Trash Busters Award for the greatest year-to-year waste reduction by a single store. Respect for the environment is an integral part of our corporate image, and we appreciate the innovative efforts in this regard. I'm going to take that, but that's laughable at best. This is, however, fairly radiation heavy, and I don't think we want to be here for very long. That's the way out. Did we cover everything in here? not everything in here. I did find 1 or 2 extra useful things there. But now it is time to book it out of here. Because I am kind of hurting from all that, and I don't have an immediately accessible source of water. Well, now it's all about entering Concord. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. My mod for carrying everything seems to have failed me. Interesting. That's really unfortunate. Okay. That means that this is going to be slower than I would normally expect, but I'm also not going to pause my stream in order to fix that. I'll have to figure out why that's happening and go in and fix it later. It is just going to make my life a little bit more obnoxious in the next little while. It means that I'll probably have to stash stuff and then leave and come back, pick it up again, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so what do I want to do? Picking pockets easier, tackling non-automatic rifles easier. Probably likely to go for Rifleman eventually. Non-automatic pistols. Rigorous combat training. Automatic weapons do more damage. Yeah, I'm going to be going more for the rifle side of things, so I go for Rifleman, I think. I mean, I want all this stuff. What about stuff under intelligence? Let Vault-Tec guide you the path closest quest target is displayed in VATS. Medic. Okay, there's medic, there's gun nut. Able to build stuff with rank 1 gun mods. I do want the ability to hack terminals. Scrapper. Scrap more stuff. Take advanced, full advantage of advanced technology. Kind of want all this too. Like, I want everything all the time. Well, I don't like not being able to get into places, so we're going to and we're going to close that. Radiation storm. Fantastic. And we're going to be moving slowly. I'm super not happy about this. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. Need to find a container in which we can put stuff. I'm sure you found something. I'll come back to you in a minute. Right, so upstairs here, we have to get rid of not have much in the way of, yeah, we are going to have to figure out why that mod did not take. It's extremely irritating. Alright, so what are we going to do that's sensible to leave behind here? That's weight 3. That'll do. Go back to Sanctuary. Using fast travel. Transfer, store all junk. Also going to store the bloatfly meat, the brain fungus, bubblegum, buffo, book, burn lifestyle magazine, canned dog food, cram. Keep the grenades, keep the fusion core because we might need it. Glow-sighted heavy pipe pistol could be fun. We'll go after weaponry in a few seconds here. Greasy jacket jeans. We haven't listened to that yet, so we'll keep that around. Won't be using mentats. Meat. Molotov cocktail. We'll keep. Put all of the Nuka-Cola there. We're going to be getting a rifle fairly soon. We're actually not going to need any of that. We still can't wear any of this, which makes me very unhappy. To which end, let's keep it here so that it's safe. Rad X. We'll stash because we're going to need it later. Rad Roach meat. Red Menace. Robotics issue 1. Sequin dress. Sugar bombs. Stress. Tire iron. Trash Busters award. Let's keep those in the chest just for safety. Alliterated chest piece. Don't really like the style. Wine. Yellow fedora. Young undeviled eggs. A whole bunch of setting stuff we should probably just keep in our inventory. Okay. Oops. Don't know what I just put into storage, but... Ugh. Adorable plushie. Typewriter used oil can, the wedding rings. So make really worried I dumped something in here that I shouldn't have. It was not obvious to me, and it would have been down in the R area. We did all the pony stuff there. Pre-war money, Rad X, Rad Roach meat, plushies, robotics issue, some rubber salt shake. Shadeless table length, small baby bottle, spring steel, sugar bombs. I don't think there's anything in here. Actually, I don't want those accidentally getting recycled, so I'm going to take those back with me. Alright. So we're going to quickly pop back out to the terminal, Red Rocket Terminal.
Hey. How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy. You know any tricks? Hey.
Okay, that is kind of super cute. A little disturbing. Trade talk stay. No, okay. Hey, what's oh, I see. I seem to vaguely recall those things are obnoxious, so let's make sure we take care of them when we can. I'm gonna come back up here, reclaim Mr. Handy Fuel. So until I figure out, whoa, hello.
No way I could pick this.
Damn. Okay. So that's another thing that I'm gonna have to come back to when I'm more skilled at. Yeah. Well, this is Concord, for better or for worse. Uh-oh. Okay. I need a local map. I want to see where I've... No. Hey buddy, how you doing? Really? Who'd you find? Oh, okay. I know what that is. Oh. I don't remember what's down here. Let's find out. We definitely got mod music in here. Well, I don't like that sound. What the heck? Wow, I do not have the firepower to deal with this guy. Okay, so fairly noted. Way too high level for me right now. And we're going to book it right back outside because rather than trying to spend forever trying to bypass level restrictions, I need something with a lot more punch. Like a lot more punch. Kind of impressive music, but I've got things to do.
Hey, up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please!
Let's take a quick look around before I start doing that. Not sure what the ASAM sensors are for. I'm willing to bet it has something to do with the building a settlement issue thing. Okay, can we get into this computer? How about loan?
Sweet. By
complete luck. Alright, well, this place seems nice enough. I only came in here looking for more ASAMs, but reckon this old store might make a good base of operations. Well, it's even got a working terminal. Beats trying to hook a keyboard up to my Pip-Boy. Not to mention, there's a big old box of shipping records here. A few packages are sent out only days before the bombs fell. Maybe I can track some of them down. Note to self, being the Silver Shroud. Jake, you are not the Silver Shroud. Trying to sneak into that satellite station was stupid. I'm just lucky I got away with only a few scrapes and bruises. Could have gone a lot worse. But I'm not willing to give up on that place just yet. These shipping records said something big was sent there. It has something to do with ASAMs. Perhaps some sort of computer? Maybe we're trying to hire someone else to clear the place out. Set up a fellow with ASAMs today. Did the usual sign dance, showed him how to build a home, had him set up his own farm. But honestly, I don't think he really understood any of it. Not a second after I turned my back, the guy ganked the sensor out of the ground and started using it as a hoe. Am I wasting my time with all this ASAM stuff? Maybe the Commonwealth isn't interested in rebuilding. So yeah, interestingly enough, they have in Concord put a questy sort of thing related to the Sim settlement builds. And that's cool enough. Lots of ASAM sensors, okay. Any others back here? Oh yeah, there's another. Let's make sure I get all of these because they're likely to be... I mean, I may find more later on. I don't know. Because I actually don't know how this mod has set up the questy part. Of the getting the thing set up. Don't seem to be able to activate that. Alright, so... Oh, looks like I can... can't build anything yet. Gotta be careful, can't drop off of anything just yet. Don't have a suit of power armor. Alright, so shall we do the next part of the quest? Right. So, inventory weapons. We're going to add the short laser musket as our current primary weapon. Let's go into the Museum of Freedom and set off this quest. Can't get down there on my lonesome, don't have the skills. And that music's a little loud, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the settings, audio. I still like this music because it's not the standard music. Is that good enough? Alright. I'm going to wait until we're no longer being in danger. Really, buddy? I don't know why we're not getting below. My dog is in trouble. What the hell happened to you? You know what? Don't attract any more attention. Come on, let's go. You've leveled up. Let's tuck in here. And do the level up thing. Okay, so we're gonna want a couple of things. We want to be able to pick locks. So let's see if we can find. Oh yeah, there's the clever pony perk. Yeah, so if I were to grab that, I would get an outrageous amount of extra XP. And I had that in there for an experiment earlier. I think I'm going to play it straight. I think I'm going to get more than enough skill points in order to be able to do what I want to do in the normal course of playing this game. So interestingly enough, although I have that mod activated and it's in there, I'm going to... Better criticals, I'm going to want all of that. I'm going to want ricochet because that's a lot of fun. There it is. Locksmith is the other thing that I'm going to want. I do not like being locked out of places. Yeah. So this and the computer one, I'm going to be upgrading until I don't have the the base stat in order to be able to support it. I don't know why I dropped that, but let's undo the dropping of that. Did I miss anything in here? No. All right. We're gonna have to go upstairs in a second. Pip, give me a break. Oh, hello. There's a back way into here. And that is just a painting, so I don't care about that. But I do care about this. How about round? All right. So there's only one likeness in round. So it can't be mouth because then we get two. It could be looms. I don't think it can be anything else. No, it's not looms. God damn it. All right. So, okay. Something in round. So the lightness is something in round, but not in looms. So it could be the. See, I think the lightness means that the letter could be anywhere, not in this specific location. I think that's too specific. So, for example, it can't be mouth for that reason. But it could be ND, R-O-U-N-D. It could be actor, except that would be two letters. It could be laser, except that L has no likeness, so it's not laser. It could be miles, R-O-U-N-D. No, none of the letters are common. Stash, R-A-N-D is no. Claim, no. Slink. Could be the N. And that would be consistent with the other two. No. Ah! What about skull? Nope, because then looms would have... No, okay. So actually it couldn't have been sling. I'm being dumb because the S would have matched. Miles. Couldn't be miles. Am I misunderstanding what likeness means here? So I'm going to have to figure this out through some repeated testing, because I remember being a lot better at this, but that means I've misunderstood as I come back in here the rules. It has to be similar to round. Which means it can't be claim. Could be skull. No, because it can't have an S in it. I'm missing a thing. Mouth? I mean, I'm going to guess fail and then reload. No. I'm misunderstanding the way this works. So I'm going to pick one, parts. Nothing as in parts. So, for example, but it couldn't be terms. Okay, hang on. I gotta make an assumption here. So, there's a P in the first location. What I want, so other, has an R in the wrong location and a T in the wrong location. Okay. In order for likeness to mean anything then, none of the other letters, the O, the H, and the E, aren't anywhere. So the only way it could have a likeness is because of the T or the R, but neither one of those is in the correct location. So likeness does not imply location, just letter. So what we are after is specifically something with an R in it. And if we take terms, T-E-R-M-S, that would have gotten two likenesses. No, it can't be. If it were terms, then the first one would have said likeness equals. Oh, hang on. I'm looking at this wrong. It has to be. Okay. It could be any of these. I haven't excluded anything, unfortunately. What I need, actually, is to say try piled. Okay. There is a likeness with one of the answers. Could be the E. Couldn't be wakes or wins, because then it would have matched up with the first one. If it were green, if it's the E that's correct and in the correct spot, then green should have exactly one. Could have one, but it could have more than one. What about saved? No, because then the first one would have matched. Green? Okay. Maybe I'm figuring this out. I'll have to reason it out. Trying not to look it up. I am trying to deduce it. Yes, unlock the security key. Thank you. Save the game. Can we actually go back the way we came? Quickly book it to this door. See, now I can unlock it. Or at least I can try to pick it.
Yes.
Can we hide? Yeah, please just hide, buddy. Don't go in there. Oh, I see. That just dropped us out there. That didn't buy us anything as such. That was a really bad shot. All right. Go to the upper level in a second. I want to circle around through here. Can't quite get him from down here, which is I'd like to be able to take the long shot. Hey, buddy. Can I get up to that level from down here? Maybe if I did not expect to be able to do that. I do not have any more charges for that. How very annoying. Okay, well, we're going to pop down here because we might need his stuff. Come in on this side. And then up. It's probably the way I was meant to come in, but hey, buddy. Don't actually want to talk to you just yet. Want to quickly race through here and grab things. All right, let's go talk to the people we're supposed to talk to.
Commonwealth Minutemen. Damn it.
The Minutemen?
Minutemen? So now I'm traveling backward in time.
Protect the people at a minute's notice. That was the idea. So I joined up, wanted to make a difference. And I did, but things fell apart. Now it looks like I'm the last Minuteman left standing. Maybe?
So who are these people?
Who are these people?
Just folks looking for a new home. A fresh start. I've been with them since Quincy. Lexington looked good for a while, but the ghouls drove us out of there. A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. It's just me, the Longs, Marcy and June. That's old Mama Murphy on the couch. And this here's Sturgis. Hey.
Tell me about the ghouls.
Ghouls? What are ghouls?
Wow. Maybe you really aren't from around here, are you? Nope. Ghouls are irradiated people. Most are just like you and me. They look pretty messed up and live for a long time, but they're still just people. The ones I'm talking about are different. The radiations rotted their brains, made them feral. Damn it. They'll rip you apart just as soon as look at you. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
So tell me.
Well, let's hear it.
Sturgis, tell it.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school, pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
What
What's
makes
power?
that power armor so special?
A West-Tech internalized servo system, that's what. Inside that baby, super is the new normal. You'll be stronger, tougher, resistant to rads, and... get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
And I can use the minigun like a rifle.
Don't see why not. It'll have a manual trigger. Just aim it at the bad guys and do the old spray and pray. Now, as for the armor, it's out of juice. Probably has been for 100 years. It can be powered up again. But we're a bit stuck.
Okay, what's the solution?
So what's the solution?
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC. A standardized fusion core. Your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement. Locked behind a security gate.
Turns out I can help you there.
I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Actually, I already have that.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Okay.
Excellent. Hey, Sturgis.
That fusion core will do the job. Trust me.
Alright, so what happens if I go into this terminal? Okay, so let's, I did save, so let's see if I can figure this out. So, if we went with Tribe... Okay... TRIBE. So, if there is only one item and it happens to be the E, maybe this is the one. No. Okay, so it's not... Let's operate in the assumption the letter and the position have to be correct. Which means that we need something... so we have to go after TRI or B. No. The problem is there's nothing else that shares those letters in that order. So we have to assume that it's not position dependent. But we still know that the E is not the right answer because all of the others are unique. So I want TR, I, or B in any position. So let's try... If it were alarm... Oh, hang on. No, we did get a lightness. We got a lightness of 1, so maybe I'm still right. Alright. Jeez. Okay, so what else ends in an E? Loose? that would still be consistent with it not being either of the other two.
There we go.
Alright, so there it is. Alright, so we unlocked a gate. Okay. What about the log entries? Alright. For the last time, the Red Coast mannequins displayed are not toy soldiers and are not to be played with after hours. 2 of them have scuffed paint, and this morning, one of the foot regiment pieces is missing his arm. This sort of horsing around will not be tolerated. Anyone caught in such behavior will be written up, docked an hour's pay, and charged for damages. Chief Curator, Harold Nash. Roaches in the basement. Someone got maintenance out of the basement to deal with the roach problem. Do it now on the down low while the museum is open. Discretion is key. We cannot afford to close the museum again. Nor is it acceptable for a child to find a cockroach in her hair. She's learning about taxation without representation. This situation must be resolved immediately. Chief Curator Harold Nash. Anchorage exhibit. After meeting with the director and board trustees, I'm afraid I must deliver some dire news. Our planned Anchorage exhibit has been put on an indefinite hold. It is simply not within the museum's budget at this time to make the renovations necessary to accommodate such an ambitious endeavor. My thanks to the curatorial and maintenance teams for all the work that's been done thus far. Chief Curator Harold Nash. This is Megan Hayes. I'm the tour guide here at the Concord Museum of Freedom. I'm so scared. With everyone, when everyone saw the flashes, they left. Even Mr. Nash. He just ran away and left me here. Jerk. And then one of those army helicopter things crashed into the roof. I saw soldiers, but they just looked freaked out. I just hid from them. I've only been in Massachusetts a month. I don't really know anymore, and I don't know where to go. I broke the lock on the curator's desk and took the gun. I'm going to hide in one of the rooms for a few days until things calm down. If somebody reads this, please come find me. But if you try to hurt me, I'll swear I'll shoot you. Oof, okay. Oh, we can take the pot and the coffee cup without consequence. And all of this stuff. Alright.
You need help, and you get a vault dweller? What are you going to do in that stupid jumpsuit? Bleed to death?
Alright. Let's take the perception bottle with it. Only through observation will you perceive weakness. Your perception is permanently increased by 1. One of the things the, kind of wish the Fallout Equestria 4 mod that I added did was to replace all the bobbleheads with their equivalent Fallout Equestria little statuettes. That would have been a nice touch.
Oh God, oh God, why? Why? It's not fair.
Oh, and that's the that's the door that I couldn't unlock from the other side. All right, so let's open this up. That goes out to the Commonwealth. Oh, right. We're in fact right here with the vertebrates. So, okay. That's the minigun.
Up here. Boss, we got somebody up here.
Ooh, we definitely don't want to. We don't want to be there right now. Where is the? Oh, there's the power armor. All right. So we want to transfer one of the fusion cores. Okay. What I'm going to do, though, I'm actually not going to go and spray and pray to get these guys. Because I know I'm going to have to deal with something big and nasty not too long from now. So, Yes, I realize I'm using knowledge that I shouldn't realistically have right now, but there we go. So we're going to go with the... let's try this. And I come around from behind. So now I'm hidden. Some luck. Here's the raider I got earlier. This is not a great pistol. Alright. Come around the outside edge of this. Oh, that's not good. That's very not good. We are not going anywhere near this. Good grief, you are decently deadly. Alright. Let's see if we can do this without getting ourselves killed to death. Lots of those sensor kits. Lots of goodies up here, which will come in helpful later. There's no way for me to get up on top of the thing I want to get up on top of. Nope, ow. Alright, alright. Ow. Alright. That's a problem. Aid. So it can reach me up here. There's dog meat, but dog meat's a bit of an idiot for going down there, so dog meat's just gonna have to wait till I figure out. Concord Speakeasy, huh? I gotta remember there's actually some buildings in here that I can enter. Oh, there you are. Come on. Whittle you down, buddy. Right. Before I go and talk to them, I'm gonna go check out the speakeasy. I might go downstairs to see if I can deal with those Mirelurks since I have this weapon on me. Funny, actually, I don't really remember the speakeasy for my first time playing through this. There's going to be a lot of that sort of thing where, I mean, granted I'm... Alright, let's see if we can pick this. Downstairs. Well, we gotta rescue the plushies, obviously. What I am gonna have to do before I start building stuff is to extract all the plushes from the quote junk pile so that they don't sort of get auto converted. Be nice to rescue as many of them as I can, because that's amusing. That amuses me. Let's go upstairs. Oh, hello. Yeah. Let's go upstairs. Okay. Oh, hello. Huh. That's fine. Let's go back out. And once again, I'm carrying too much stuff. I've got to fix that that mod. Oh, I know one reason why. Let's take the machete. I know one reason why some of these areas may be slightly different than I remember. I do have a mod called Better. I think I have a Better Concord. I know I have sort of better models of a couple of the cities where modders have gone and improved some of these places to feel a little bit more lived in. It's like crazy amount of effort for a place that'll just pop in and then leave. But I mean, this speakeasy could very easily be one of them, which is kind of cool. Okay, what I want to do is I want to find a storage box outside here somewhere. That's really easy to find, so that I can do the transportation trick. That'll do. Alright, so we're going to take the junk back, because that'll be quick. We might have to do this in 2 stages. I'm only 27 units above, so if I can... I'm not going to need... How weighty are those? Those have no weight. Just going to drop some of the weapons for the moment. I'm going to drop the minigun actually, because I'm going to, yeah, so in fact let's take these, because can I get away with that? Yes I can. So I'm going to leave the minigun here, because I will be back in just a moment. So map, quickly pop, nope, quickly pop back to Sanctuary. Alright, store all the junk, and now let's get to the rest of it here. Atomic Command, yeah, we can offload that. We can, that could be, the gas mask could be useful actually if we go into a radiated spot, so I'll keep that available. Don't tend to use buff out. drop off the casual stuff. Now, yeah, so Deathclaw meat I could put into food. So let's actually we'll offload that. We'll make food later. Those are going to be useful. The fusion core is going to be useful. Okay, so accuracy is better, range is less. Yeah, and I don't really want an auto pistol because I don't want to spray too many rounds. As useful as that can occasionally be. So we're gonna offload that. Might need the hard hat. I'm gonna offload the harness. Instamash, jet, knuckles. Gonna leave the leather stuff. Offload the machete and the melon and the mentats. Into cola over to book. Drop off the book. Okay, quest item. Can't get rid of that. That's fine. Pork and beans, postman's uniform, psycho. Keep at least a couple of Rad-X, why not? Don't really like the cheater rest pieces. We can turn that into scrap at a later point. Silver steak, sequin dress. Yep. Short hunting rifle, fine. We're going to keep the musket. Because I'll eventually turn that. I might be able to find a better musket. But I do like the laser musket as a weapon. It's pretty cool. Although, those are going to take cells. And I think the other one, anyway, let's find that out later. Short pipe revolver rifle, fine. Keep the shells. Stim pack, subway token goes out. Switchblade goes out. Welding goggles go out. I actually have no idea what an X cell is. Okay, I'm gonna offload those. I think we're actually gonna get rid of the 10mm pistol. So hang on, that's got a damage of 18. And the glow-sighted heavy pipe pistol is a damage of 14, so we're gonna get rid of the pipe pistol. We're also gonna get rid of 2 of the 10mm. I think that brings us down to an almost non-existent amount of weight. And now we're going to pop all the way back into Museum of Freedom. All right, let's we can pick up your stuff. And your stuff. The heck did I drop the minigun? Over here. Before we go down there, what we're going to do is we're going to put on can't do this while in power armor. Oh, right, and I haven't repaired my power armor. Alright, well, I guess we're doing this with slightly damaged power armor. That's okay, we'll make do. We are going to need a weapon, otherwise it's going to be a real short trip. Crap, crap, crap. Oh my god, that's rough. Yeah, I don't have any more minigun ammo, more is the pity. However, there's a raider down here with some stuff, so let's grab the raider stuff. How the heck do I get up there? Okay, somehow I cheesed my way up here. I'll take it. I have to rescue you guys. Lovely. More mole rats. What more could I have asked for? come back there because I think this looks like a dead end, except for. Oh, it's not a dead end. Well, it's quite a bit down here, isn't there? I don't want to head up that passage just yet. God, I'm gonna get totally turned around in here. So that's going to exit out on the Commonwealth, which I don't want to do. That came up from that lower door down below. Oh, hello.
Sweet.
Always amused me to ask the question, where does that other area actually go to if it's unblocked? Probably nowhere. Anyway. Oh, there's several things I gotta cope with here. Okay, that goes into a new location. All right, let's go into maintenance and then come back. Okay, maybe I want to be here, maybe I don't know. That's changed, so this is likely to be a big circular thing. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I've got 2 directions to go here. Let's check this one out. Get totally lost in here. Okay. Let's take a quick look down the other exit to see if it's a smaller region. It is, in fact. It just dead ends. Although it does dead end on a box.
Nice.
Okay, before I go down that,
That's it.
there's a lot of stuff down here. All right.
Got it. Okay. Lenny, just what the hell are you playing at? Why am I still receiving complaints about repeated prolonged blackouts? It is so hard to hit the giant red button. If the power ever goes out, just hit the button to restart the reactor. I don't know how I can make it any easier for you to understand. Lenny, why? Why do you do this to me? Please, if the power goes out, just hit the red button to restart the reactor. You do realize Concord's early warning system won't work without power, right? And that you, Lenny, live in Concord. If the bombs do fall, you'll never even know. Not if you don't hit the damn button when the reactor stalls. Just hit the damn button, please, Lenny. Just hit the button. It's no castle, but Concord may just be the right place to start rebuilding the Minutemen. Even managed to get the power back online for the whole town. The reactor just needed a helping jolt of electricity to start humming. I put up a gas generator to help kickstart the reactor just in case it stalls again. If the gas generator stops working, I don't know, kick it? Oh, and then hit the big red button. I keep forgetting that part. Okay. I mean, those are the gas generators.
Nice.
Okay, I guess that leads me out here. That just gives me Concord Civic access again. How did... Oh, right, because that's back the way I came. So Concord Civic access got me down here. That should lead me to that middle door. Yeah, that leads me here. What I want to be able to do is get in there, but I think I'll have to come at that from the other side. Or I have to blow apart a door. Where this goes up and then back down into here. Oh, that didn't buy me much of anything at all. Well, it bought me some minor supplies, so that's cool, but I was in this room already. If I go up here, curiouser and curiouser. I do not remember being remember that being. No, I came up at a different access. Here's a Pulowski preservation chamber.
Protection on a budget.
Okay then. I mean, I clearly have other buildings here that I should probably go into. This is at the opposite end of town that I want to be, actually, because there are quite a few accesses to that underground area. What I want to do, though, is I want to go into the area that the Deathclaw escaped from to see if that's relevant. I also have the problem, actually, that I'm going to run out of cores eventually. And until I get efficient at using cores, I may want to consider just going out in regular armor. I may have been in here by accident from another angle and not realized that. I think I probably have been. Actually, yeah, because I remember that thing. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. This was the... that sealed room. So I accidentally did cover all of the relevant things that I wanted to do in here. Pick up a few other items or two. All right, let's go back to the Minuteman. Let's sort that out, and then we'll make a decision on whether or not to keep the power armor or wait until I can use fusion cores more efficiently, or to build up a larger store of them. That's the speakeasy. Where are you off to? You were very clearly going somewhere. You don't have anything. I already got everything off of you. I suppose I could check out the church while I'm here. There's probably one or two skeletons with a few items. Grab a few items.
Lock's really strong.
Okay. Can I do an upgrade? I can. Let's actually go and grab. Can we grab another level of lockpick? Nope. I require level 7 on that one, and I require level 9 on that one. So let's go after something else. Is there anything in here that I actually need? Learn to discover the wasteland's hidden wealth and more bottle caps. Scrounger, more ammunition and containers. That could be helpful. I'm not going for the clever pony. Again, for the reasons I mentioned. I need luck 6 to go for better criticals. Let's do that. Yep, let's confirm selection, because that'll open up that'll open up a key thing that I'd be interested in exploiting. That is, in fact, the vertibird thing. Right. Let's just drop down. Thump. Can't get in there, or there, or there. Can I get into that one? I don't think so. Possibly this one? No, most of these places are shut up, and that's fine. I still haven't found the location where I can get some of my companions. And there is, in fact, supposed to be a very specific building I have to go into to find them. I thought that place up by the Vault 111 was going to be it. But the answer to that is apparently no. Because I found a bunch of plushies and nothing else. Time to go talk to the Minutemen.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
Feelings mutual.
Feelings mutual, Preston.
You can never have too many friends. Not in the Commonwealth. Listen, when we first met, you asked about the Minutemen. One thing you should know about us, we help out our friends. So here, for everything you've done, thank you.
Great on the fusion cells. That's cool. It'll be good for the hand crank weapon I've got, the musket. So that's cool. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Well, since you say that, maybe you'll come to Sanctuary with us. We could use your help getting settled there.
Doing what?
What would I need to do?
You'd need to stay strong like you've been. 'Cause there's more to your destiny. I've seen it. And I know your pain.
Tell me about destiny.
My destiny? What do you mean?
You're a woman out of time, out of hope. But all is not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
Okay. Where is Sean?
Where is my son? Where is Sean?
Oh, I wish I knew, kid. I really do. But it's not like I can see your son. I can just feel his life force, his energy. He's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
Right, so...
Your response time seems a bit impaired.
Yeah.
You're on the chems too.
I don't know if I've ever waited for that. Sorry, I was typing at somebody in another chat window. So, yeah, I may not continue this too much longer here, but I do want to get everybody back to Sanctuary. We'll see how this plays out. Let's talk to Diamond City.
Diamond City. Is Sean there?
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The sight will paint a clearer picture.
No, Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk, it's gonna kill you.
But shush, Preston, we're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the sight. And our new friend here, she's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary. It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy saw it?
It can hardly turn out any worse than...
Everybody just take it easy. We're all in this together, right? So Marcy, you got a better idea of what we should do next? Anybody? Well then, Sanctuary it is. Let's just hope it lives up to its name.
We'll make it a
Come
good
on,
place.
June, it's time to go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you guys are marching out. I want to get a little ahead of you because there was that one safe. Outside of town. So let's check out the map. Yeah, it is in fact in this direction, so. Just get a little ahead of everybody. When I come back through here, I will be more comprehensive about poking my nose into a few remaining buildings. That was this place. Seen an upstairs wing, and this does not have an upstairs wing. In fact, it has stuff in some of the containers, so this is not where I came down. It was over here. So I am going to have to come back through here. It's that house. Or not. Okay, I am full of crap. It's not in here. Wasn't that one. Came down here. Guess I didn't come down here.
I can't say I'm gonna miss this festering boil on the ass end of the Commonwealth. No offense if you're from here or something.
Could have sworn it was here. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Sweet.
Some Brahmin meat. Another bug. I will have to experiment with some of my mods just to make sure that
I think I just found my new vacation home.
Your idea of heaven, eh, Sturgis? Could be some good salvage in there. Let's get to Sanctuary first, though. I think we're close.
You're right. I mean, this is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I think this is oh wow, that's a great moon.
Really wish I knew where my companion's cabin was. Oh, that'll probably be it, the magic house. It's just on the other side of, yeah, okay. So, you would do your first mission. I wonder why they chose to put it there, though. They could have put it up here somewhere. Oh, well, you know what? It actually really doesn't matter. What is this? This is Join Preston. Oh, this is just Preston making...
To the original Minuteman. I knew that was somewhere around Concord. That means this right here must be the Old North Bridge, where the first shots of the American Revolution were fired. I'd call that the best omen I've seen since we left Quincy.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, boss. But I'm glad you're happy about it.
Coming, Garvey?
Decided to come with us. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
I'm gonna say I lived here.
Yeah. I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
What do you think?
What do you think I'm saying?
Well, that you're from before the war. The Great War. Like one of those old ghouls you sometimes run into. Is that true?
Maybe what 200 years ago, because I already know about ghouls.
Sort of. I was born over 200 years ago, but I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
Baby boy.
Just my son. Somebody took him away while I was still trapped. Have you run across anybody with a baby boy?
Damn. I'm sorry. But no. I haven't run across any kidnapped babies. I'll definitely keep an eye out for him. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there, somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
Gotta be sarcastic.
Oh, good. I was hoping for a chance to rescue some more helpless villagers.
It's not that people are helpless. They just need someone to give them a helping hand sometimes. That's what the Minutemen are supposed to be all about. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Okay, so we gotta go do the whole 10 Pines Bluff thing. But let's wander in here first and get rid of some of our excess gear. I'm gonna offload the Gatling gun because I'm not gonna use that as a primary weapon. I'm gonna go into rifles and maybe pistols as a backup. Hey.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us here, kid. Your energy is tied to this place.
I hope the color of my energy is blue.
That's good. Humor is a good way to cope. 'Cause this world ain't yours, is it? I saw you leave that icebox. The sight can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
Alright, I can...
I already have some.
Take a little kick yourself, huh? This'll do. Now, let me ride the high to where the sight wants to take me. Diamond City holds answers, but they're locked tight. You ask them what they know, but people's hearts hearts are chained up with fear and suspicion. But you find it. You find that heart that's gonna lead you to your boy. Oh, it's bright. So bright against the dark alleys it walks. That's what you need to do, kid. Follow the signs to the bright heart. Phew. Wow. That took more out of me than usual. I'm gonna need to rest now, kid.
Alright, Mama Murphy.
Hey, do you have a moment? I wanted to thank you for helping us out in Concord. If only we'd run into you sooner.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Don't mention it. You guys have been through hell, huh?
You have no idea. In these past few months, we've lost everything. My son, he's
jeez.
Gone.
What's his
Your
name?
son. What was his name?
Kyle. My son's name was Kyle.
That's awful. No parent should have to lose their child.
No, they shouldn't. I just keep thinking, maybe I could have done more. Anyway, thanks again.
No worries.
Got a favor to ask you, kid. I know it's silly, but I need a chair. Something with a nicer fit for these old bones. Can you do that for me?
Can't you just use any chair?
The site's been real exhausting lately. Got aches and pains, even when I'm lying down. I know it's odd asking for a fitted chair in this day and age, but it really helped me out, kid.
Yeah, I can do that.
Sure. Be glad to help.
Thank you.
Okay, building up a collection of quests. And one of the things I'm going to do... Alright, so... Old edicts. There we go. And we're going to craft. And we're going to... I'm going to equip that. So, for the moment, tab back. We are going to take out the fusion core. So that it can't go anywhere. Because we're going to do
that chair.
store all the junk. Our textbook, canned dog food, carrot. Gonna lose that and the cram and the day tripper. Drifter outfit, explorer outfit. I'm going to store the fusion cores because I'm going to come back for that. I'm going to come back for the suit of armor when I'm a little bit more prepared to build up stuff for the suit of armor. And plus it'll get me more practice just moving around without the armor. Eventually I'm going to upgrade to some pretty hefty power armor because that's how you play Fallout 4. I could use the power armor all the time. I'm going to choose not to because I'm not really going to need it. The thing that I would want it for ultimately is for the jump jets and so that I can get on top of things. When I've got enough stuff to be able to build jump jets, then I will probably do that. Okay, I got lots of leather, so I'm going to use those. Light pipe rifle, nope, we're going to stash that. I have to admit the militia hat's pretty cool. We're going to store the minigun and meat and all the pipe pistols and the pipe rifle. Stash a Protecton model. Psycho. Pork and beans. Purified water will keep with us because why not? Don't want the Raider stuff or the red bandana or the road leathers. Slowly working my way down through this. Yum Yum deviled eggs, welding goggles. We'll put away. All right.
So kind, helping me like this.
Now my carry weight. Yeah, it's 210. Okay. Okay. Actually, here's a thing. Let's quickly check this before I think I'll probably sign up for the evening. Let's see if we can do this. So that would be torso. In order to do that, yeah, I would need this, which means I need a lot of nuclear material. And until I actually have enough material to do that, there's no point in me fiddling around too much with power armor. Because I can't get up on top of things anyway. It would help me drop down. I'll grant you it would help me drop down from stuff. Right. I got a lot of plugins to figure out the nature of here. Not the least of which is, nope, that's not going to do me any good because most of these are from Nexus and not from the standard mods thing. So, we're going to actually save this by name. Because we can't actually save it by name. We're going to save a non-quick save slot. And now we are ready to take on the next sections of this where I can...
She's working through the loss in her own way.
Alright. Well, alright everyone. Thanks for joining me for this. We are going to be doing more of this. I can actually pull myself back up and do quit save to main menu. Because why not do this thing? And now follow has crashed on me. That's fantastic. Also not terribly surprising, mind you. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to actually probably reboot my machine as a result of this. This isn't that surprising. I'm being really, really mean to the mod system already, and it's only going to get worse and more entertaining. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to shut down the stream, and we will address this. I'm going to have to actually. I'm not going to be able to go back to my my main intro screen while I'm in this weird state. So thank you for joining me. And I hope that all of you will join me again for part 2, where we investigate the magic house and get some of our companions and start down the task of exploring the world of Fallout 4. Thanks for joining me.